Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of The Promised Neverland on Season 2 or Yak束の Neverland on Season 2, which is on Episode 8 or just Episode 20 of the overall total number of episodes. 12 episodes in the first season and we're up to the 8th episode for Season 2. This episode right here looks really simple. Nothing much I can really give a lot of detail on depending on the situation, how you even look at it, So if anything else, let's just get this started right away. Throughout the episode, we get to know the beginning of Norman himself at the very beginning of the episode, He gets transferred to some guy named Ratty or some guy named Peter Ratty or whatever his name is. But it looks like to me, Norman kind of gone through some kind of nasty experiment, And he seems to be a very smart genius, but this guy, Peter Rattree, on the other hand, it looks like to me he's trying to snuff out the hope of children somehow for some reason. I don't know what the case is, but one thing was sure is that Norman was experimented on. And I guess he took some drugs or something that might have been in the food or something, and it looks like to me he's coughing up a lot of blood and he has to find a way out of here. But we get to know that Norman actually planned a lot of things of using explosives somehow, I don't know how he was able to do it, but it looks like to me with the brain of his being very cunning and planning, he knew what to do and he rescued a lot of humans and he ends up making a decision of wanting to kill every single demon out there or annihilate them all, do a genocide, racial genocide whatsoever, But of course that was about at least 8 to 10 minutes, at least a lot. That's about that was about a section of the episode, at least around at least 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes of Norman's backstory. But we see to it that throughout the rest of the other episode, it just involves Emma along with Dawn, Gilda, and Ray looking for Muchika and Sanju, Eventually, they do run into them, but not before they run into a giant big demon, and then, Sanju shows up in the nick of time to save Emma right before she was about to get eaten after Ray shot an arrow through one of the giant demon's eyes, And we have to it that Emma and Ray and everyone are so happy to see them, and we have to it that Muchika's like, hey, take it easy, what's going on here? Even Sanju was trying to calm them down about the situation, And then we have to it that eventually, as for Norman, he decided to go with this plan at least a day earlier since he doesn't have much time, And apparently that was already hinted at in a dark way in last week's ending episode and today's episode. But as Norman's genocidal thing is starting to progress, it's starting to work perfectly. Demons are degenerating, going to madness, and many other demons are turning on each other, while the others of mothers and possibly wives and children are we're trying to say, hey, what's going on here? What are you doing? Stop! Don't attack him. He's still able to be saved. That kind of thing. But Norman decides to go with the plan here and there, but it looks like to me Norman seems to hesitate now because we get to know a little bit more down the road when he started this thing and he ends up about to kill a demon girl who apparently doesn't seem is trying to look for her grandpa, which her grandpa is the blind demon who apparently visits the temple all the time, and he realizes that the degenerating has already begun. And we see to it, of course, as the episode continues on, we have to it that the demon girl that is the grandfather to that one is called Emma, which shocks Norman and he seemed to hesitate. And then we have to it that the generating biochemicals have already reached the girl and the old man, but Norman realizes that it doesn't affect the old demon at all, and he goes are you a human? And Norman tries to stab him, but the old grandpa demon of Emma ends up using his hand to block it and gives her little granddaughter his blood, and all of a sudden her degenerating has finally stopped. And this time he tells the little girl, please get out of here, as I already lived long enough, but as long as you live, I'll be okay. But the little demon girl does not want to go, and she cries saying, stay with me, please don't leave me, and we have to it that the other demons who are degenerating and eating each other is already turned to madness, It's chaos out there. And as for Norman, he was about to kill the blind grandpa demon, you know, say he can't go back. But it looks like to me he's having some hesitation because of what he's done, you know, after seeing so many innocent demons here and there, etc. and so forth. But Norman was about to go through his plan, and actions speak louder than his own words, you know. And we had to that Emma and Ray show up in the nick of time to stop Norman, and Emma could only see a child form of Norman, who apparently like is holding a knife right now, and Emma swore that she would not let him go again, you know, that kind of thing. And the episode ends off there. Well, Sanju and Mujika came along, you know, that kind of thing, so yeah. So pretty much in this episode, we get to know about Norman's past, you know. He was experimented on, and I guess whether it came from the food or drugs he's been taking, I guess it's been taking a toll on his life or shortening his life. I don't know what the situation is, but it was already bad. And we get to see those human experiments that Norman was forced to look at, you know, or when he was walking in the hallway, etc. It looked really bad for him, man. He looked like he can't really get out of this hell. And etc. As the episode continues on in a certain way, we get to know a little bit more about like what happened with Norman, you know, in his backstory. But we also get to know that he decides to like start the freaking genocidal plan a day early since he doesn't have much time. Like it's already been shown in this episode and shown in last week's episode's ending that he doesn't have a lot of time left because of what he had to go through or what he had to eat or swallow or have a role to play in, you know. But whatever the case may be, things are going to look really hectic now. And I don't know how this is going to go out, but now it's up to Emma and Ray and Muchika and Sanju. How is this going to go out, you know? Whatever the case may be, we're going to have to take a look at this somehow. But so until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alphazito. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.